Welcome in, everybody, to another week of F Buddies with Mike and Andy. Mike Wendt and Andy Ferg. Of course, the F is for food. We are the food show you deserve. Thank you to our sponsors this week. Girolamo Group of Cross Country Mortgage, Ben Franklin Print Company in Middleton, Twisted Fate Brewing in Danvers, Anthony's Roast Beef and Pizza in Tewksbury, the world-famous Cabaret Lounge, Route 1 South in Peabody, Jamie's Roast Beef in Peabody, Tostimo's Pizza Kitchen in Seabrook, New Hampshire, and CNS Pizza and Roast Beef in Pepperell. I saw you toss a can. What are you drinking there, sir?
Deuce Big Things, Big Guy by Twisted Fate Brewing.
That is, first of all, an interesting but very delicious beer.
Yes.
And that can art is fucking amazing.
It really is. It's good can art. AI does wonders sometimes.
I tried that last time I was up, and I'm like, this is fucking interesting.
I was involved in the choosing of that artwork.
No, I meant the taste.
I know that it has like
the taste.
It has a weird, not a weird finish, but an interesting finish.
A very interesting. Like, that's good. That's interesting. That's good. What? Help me out. What is it? Like, do you know?
It says it has El Dorado hops in Mosaic. I bet it's the El Dorado coming in at the end, a little back end El Dorado.
Oh, little El Dorado.
El Dorado. Yeah, Dave, when he was choosing the can art for this, he sent it to a couple of us that is which one do you like better? And this was the obvious choice.
It's such a good fucking can art.
They were all very similar, but this one was very fucking like, this guy's coming to fucking ruin your life. Also,
I mean, he's been killing it with the can art. I mean, obviously, you know, the lager you deserve, the greatest of all time.
Yep.
The most handsome can art you could fucking have. But yeah, he's been fucking killing it. And it's funny because when he first started sponsoring the show, I remember we talked about it on the show. I was like, the beer is fucking fantastic. Best in New England, in my fucking opinion. But God, he needs to get some can art. Because remember, it was just a Twisted Fate logo over a gray sticker.
Yep, his can art was lacking. Well, they just bought it. They just got that beer cooler finally.
Oh, yeah?
So now the can art's going to matter. You can actually see what you're buying.
Fantastic. I love it.
Yes,
love it.
When I was there the other day picking up, he had me.
We talked about this last week. Isn't Joe rapping it or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
But he had me pick up beer for the ZLX crew.
That's right. How'd that go?
I dropped it off at Danielle's doorstep and gave her Ring camera the finger and wandered out of there.
Fucking ding dong ditch.
Well, she wasn't home. She was. I texted her, like, "Hey, are you home?" She was, "No." She was, "I'm on the air." I said, "Oh yeah, that's right. It's like 9 a.m.
You just left beer on the front steps for 5 hours.
It's swamp skit.
No, I don't mean it's going to get stolen. I mean the heat.
Well, it was. Yeah, the heat. Yeah.
How is it up there?
It was nice today, but it was like 52 degrees on Friday and rainy. The heat.
It's fucking boiling down here. We were going to have such a hot summer. It was 102 yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Sweating my balls off.
Jerry in the Facebook chat wants to give us both rub and tugs at the same time.
I know he does.
Yeah.
I know
you're gonna have a weird cramp in one of your wrists.
We'll figure out middle out.
That's right. So I want to get something real quick. Last week, I went to do the Juchu ad.
Yes, you did.
And I couldn't find the Juchu ad. So I said we'd get to it at the end of the show. I'd find it. Well, we never did.
No. And
the fact is, I never found the Juchu ad. So we have a new Juchu ad to read to open the show. Juchu has been our sponsor for a little while. It's a kosher male
enhancement.
Enhancement. It makes your dick hard. I'm gonna read the new read through that they presented with me today. I said I lost the original.
Puts a little lead in your pencil for the Jews.
We have a new one. I said, oh, beautiful. Here it is. Juchu. Is your Schmendrick sad? Did it forget how to shoot schmaltz? Is your bubbler seeking outside schmuck? Oh, sorry, schmutz. Has your broken schmuck turned you into a cuck?
Wow, good one.
That can all change. Try Juchu today, and you'll be back to making those big Jewish tits bounce. The only kosher male enhancement drug on the market. take some juchu and drain those matzo balls.
Oh, that's fucking great wordplay all around.
Visit juchu.com and use code FBuddies to get 10% off your next order. Juchu.com. I had to sneak it in early because I don't want to forget to do it.
That's fucking fantastic. I was actually pouring our beer during the Juchu ad.
Yeah, we're doing male enhancement for the Jews.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like that SNL skit, Christmas for the Jews.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's
I don't remember that one.
It's a cartoon, and it's basically on Christmas night when all the Gentiles are home celebrating Christmas. The Jews have the run in New York City.
Oh, okay.
And they go to the movies. They get into fights with each other. And
what they do? Where's the parody here?
It was a cartoon.
Jews go to the movies on Christmas. Breaking news.
No, but they got into fights with each other. They went to bars. Of course, it was Jewish behavior, but
right.
It's a great song called "Christmas Time for the Jews."
I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, they play it every year on the SNL Christmas special. It's one of those. It's been around since the '90s, but it's one of those that's been around.
Gotcha.
And they do it every year. All right.
Let me see here. Let's get to our.
We got a rundown. I heard.
Get to our rundown. We sure do. Right out the bat, Memorial Day.
Just want to get a little rant off my chest here.
Sure. That was yesterday.
That was yesterday. Yeah, Memorial Day. It's a wonderful day to remember the fallen soldiers that gave their life for this country, fighting in war or just in service to this country. And fucking, I'm going to say it, fucking retards.
And we do that by going to cookouts, obviously.
Well, yeah, you got to celebrate them somehow. I'm going to reiterate, fucking retards who don't know the meaning of Memorial Day, even though the word memorial is also, the word memories in there.
Right.
In memorial, they're all there.
Yeah.
There's parades. They put flags on soldiers' gravestones, and some fucking people are walking around going, Happy Memorial Day. Oh, is it?
Happy.
You fucking zero. And then you have the other idiots.
Yeah.
Thank a veteran.
Wrong ones.
Different holiday, retard.
Wrong one. That's literally in the name of that holiday, Veterans Day.
You know what's funny is you can thank a veteran every day of the year. Memorial Day is not the best one because
you should probably do it 364 days out of the year. This one is for the other guys.
Because there's a good chance that veteran, if he saw some shit, knows some dead people that didn't quite make it home, and maybe they're a little sad about the holiday.
Right.
Maybe they went to a parade or visited a gravestone, and you're out there with your fucking American flag shorts on, chucking them beers, yelling Happy Memorial Day like a fucking idiot. Grow up and fucking learn what holidays are.
You're basically treating it like 4th of July light.
Yes, it's not 4th of July. It's a day of respect, a day of remembrance, a day of thought.
Just because you're grilling hot dogs in the backyard doesn't mean it's the same thing.
Someone asked me that I said this to. They go, what should we say instead? I said, nothing. You say nothing.
You say nothing.
You don't say happy anything. Happy long weekend if you want to be a little bitch about it, but nothing. Don't mention the fucking day because it's not for that.
Just live the day. Don't fucking. Not everything needs to be said.
Enjoy your extra fucking day off, you cunt.
Jesus Christ, there's been so much concern, over the last dozen years or so about they can't say Merry Christmas, but they gotta say Happy Holidays, all this bullshit. This is the one they should be focusing on. People still fuck this up.
Same people.
Christmas is Christmas Day. It's December 25th. You can say Merry Christmas on December 25th to people. This one, people keep fucking up.
I guarantee you, the same people who can't grasp what Memorial Day is think that they want to put Christ back in Christmas.
These are the ones that tag every one of their holiday fucking posts with, if you celebrate. Shut up.
I do that.
Shut up, stupid.
Ironically sometimes. Just ironically, though.
Oh, but some people do it so seriously. I just want to wish a happy whatever the fuck day it is, if you celebrate. Yeah. Just wish them a happy fucking day. If it's an important enough holiday, we got the day off, so everybody celebrates it.
That's right.
You can tell every Jewish person Merry Christmas because they're not working.
They're not. They don't. Also, they love it.
They get Christmas. That holiday off.
They loving Christmas.
I wish we got those 8 crazy nights off. Fucking give me a weekend a day.
I remember growing up in Peabody, we got all the Jewish holidays off. That was fucking sweet.
We got them. Yeah. I mean, not.
Yeah, well, Linfield, of course.
You don't get fucking Hanukkah. You don't get 8 days
No, but I
off.
got Yom Kippur.
Yeah, we got that. Rosh Hashanah. We got.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. One of those.
I'm sure there's like one or two others.
I never knew what any of them meant. I celebrated them, though.
No.
By not going to school.
Went to a bunch of bar mitzvahs or bat mitzvahs or whichever mitzvahs.
It depends on who it is, girl or boy. You know?
Oh, it's a mitzvah.
You know what else, though? What I got for Memorial Day, I got a present.
What'd you get?
A nice gift. I got a bad case of the gout.
Sweet.
And I don't know what caused it.
I do.
Well, no, I didn't. I deviated from my behavior. I did two things that could have caused gout because I behave like an asshole at all times, and I don't usually get the gout.
You've been door dashing like a motherfucker.
No, I haven't.
Although one did get stolen.
One got stolen. I haven't had one since.
Really?
Yeah, no, I haven't done it. No.
I mean, I definitely have.
I'd say I'm over. I got to be close to 2 weeks without it.
No.
Yeah, I haven't done it.
No.
I don't know the last time it was. The last time I tried was before our last show.
That was when it got stolen, right?
Yeah.
You haven't done it since?
No, not since. Not at all, no.
Huh, interesting.
So, the person on Instagram is making sense. Yeah, it's booze. But I drink tons and don't get gout.
No, his is definitely more food related.
I haven't DoorDashed. I haven't had fast food. I did smoke ribs on Saturday. And that's never caused me an issue, but again, that's a deviation. I don't smoke my own ribs usually.
Okay.
But here's what I think did it. I think it was the Miller High Life I bought.
Oh.
I thought it'd be funny to drink shitty beer this weekend.
Sure, why not?
I like High Life, but it's not. It's one of the
it's a shitty beer.
Yeah. And I don't drink that. I haven't had that in years. And I got fucking gout the next day. I had a bunch of them on Sunday. So I think maybe High Life is giving me gout.
That's interesting. Because I mean, I don't know. Because you drink Bud Light on occasion. It's not like you deviate away from shitty beer the rest of your days.
No, but High Life is the shittier. What are the shittier beers out there?
Yeah, that's interesting.
So I got the gout. Got that in my left big toe. The prime location for gout. The number one draft pick for gout.
How's the knee doing? Is it still swollen as fuck?
Knee's okay right now.
All right.
No, we alternate. We don't usually get injuries in two places at once. My body doesn't hate me that much.
Yeah, but doesn't gout attack your knees too?
It does some people. I get it in my feet.
Okay.
My left big toe, my right side of my foot.
I can't keep track of all your swollen appendages.
I'm always swollen.
That's a dick joke. Oh.
Listen, I popped a couple of juju before this show, just like you bricked up to talk about.
Just to start bouncing the table.
Yeah, just did you have a good weekend though? How was your? Did you have a long weekend?
No, I didn't.
You work weird hours.
I do. I had Monday off, which was fucking fantastic. I thought to myself, I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be sensible. I'm gonna. I think I talked about this last week. I had the same thought, or I definitely texted you that I had this thought. That I'm going to be good. I'm going to be sensible. I'm going to, get through my day and go home and make dinner and then get a good night's sleep. And then at 3:00, I was at Johnny Brown's.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
The world thought differently. They said,
what are you
Mike,
gonna do? Fucking behave?
Mike,
grow up.
That's fucking stupid. You're going to go to JB's and you're going to get McDonald's 3 fucking nights this week. I'm a mess.
It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday. I don't. Weeks are fluid.
I got you.
7 in the last 7.
In the last 7 days.
Yeah. But no, yeah. It wasn't bad. I went to Johnny Brown's twice.
In one day.
No, not in one day, because that would require leaving and going back, and that doesn't happen because parking is just a nightmare. But you ride that shit out. No, within at least twice in 3 or 4 days. Which it's a fucking fantastic place, fucking lovely place. But you can feel it. I was there. So today's Tuesday. So yeah, yesterday, hot as shit, and it's going to be a hot summer. So I think mentally, maybe in my subconscious, I'm getting in my Johnny Brown's days because they're going to be few and far between once the heat really kicks in because it's an outdoor bar.
Yeah. So where would you go otherwise? A place with air conditioning?
Oh, I have indoor bars that have air conditioning,
Okay.
but it's just I love that place. The people and the scenery. It's all
the vibe.
The vibe. It's all fantastic. They let me advertise the show on their walls. It's great.
It's nice of them.
Yeah, it's fantastic. But it's it's one wall. They have 3 exposed walls. So when the heat kicks up, when it kicks up, I mean, there's only so many fans you can put on that just don't work. Like I had a fan this far away from my fucking face, if you're watching on the video, and I'm like, is this thing on? It was
blowing hot air at your face.
Just blowing hot air.
A hot breeze.
They got like 3 of those dollar store fans that you can pour water into and they mist, and so it's basically like getting pissed on because it's hot water. They have around the border of the bar, they have again, water misters that are supposed to be cool water, but I'm like, they're going out into the sidewalk. Your patrons aren't getting any benefit of this.
No,
so you're literally just pissing on people walking by the bar
with hot water. Burning.
Oh, it's a fucking fantastic place.
What did you do yesterday? I drove home.
That's it. Oh, you were in Maine.
I was in Maine. My boat drink doesn't start again because it doesn't start ever.
You have a drinking game, yeah. Oh, what's going on?
I don't know. Just fucking need to start it again. Probably. Who knows? I connected the battery. I went to start it. Nothing happened. I said, I guess I'm not going to my boat this weekend, so I didn't.
There you
go. No, my wife wants to sell it.
The boat?
Yeah, she's so sick of it always being broken.
Does she want to get a new one?
Not yet. We have to put a child through college.
How are you feeling about that? You missed a boat, man.
Not great. We're not going to sell the boat. I don't know who she thinks she is making that sort of decision without consulting me.
So are you going to be basically the tie the boat off at the dock and just sit on the stationary boat and drink guy?
I'm going to fix it. Hopefully.
No, you're not.
I ordered the part.
You know how to fix a boat.
I know how to put a starter in. I've done it 3 times to this boat.
Fair enough. And it's broken 3 times. Just saying.
Well, here's the problem. My boat.
Are you buying cheap starters, or do you know how to install them?
No, they're getting installed correctly. I'm buying cheap starters, but you can't buy expensive ones unless you want to pay $600. It's either $65 or $600.
Oh Jesus! There's no middle ground.
No, because you buy a remanufactured one from China that's $60, or you buy one.
You can't buy one for like $150 that'll last a couple seasons.
The problem is, let me get to it.
All right.
The starter's on the bottom of my motor. And that area gets water in it sometimes when it rains.
Makes sense.
So the starter sometimes gets wet, and that fucks up the connection.
Okay.
Which is why we have a broken starter right now.
Sure.
So it's not the starter as much as the connection, but it got wet and it's fucked up. So now I need a new starter. I'll be doing that on Saturday, pretending to be a boat mechanic for a couple hours.
Do you have any help? Any men that can help you?
There's a guy. Last year, the same problem occurred, and one of the guys who has a house up there is a beef group guy. He helped me fix it.
I'm sitting here breaking your balls, but I am completely someone who knows dick about any of this type of shit and would definitely overpay a real man to fucking fix anything like this.
A starter's actually easy to install.
I'd still write a check.
I'm not a mechanic by any means, but I mean, I
scan the card. I'm out.
During a blizzard, I had to change my alternator in my truck.
Yeah.
And I did it. It's not fun, but
I would have AAA tow it to the nearest mechanic, overpay for it, and I would Uber to work until it was done.
2 a.m. during a blizzard, the guy that I plowed for brought me an alternator from a truck that wasn't the same truck as mine and said, make it work.
This was a topic we never got to, Mike not being a car guy.
Yeah, Mike can't do shit.
I absolutely, and admittedly so.
I under protest changed my own oil because I don't want to pay for it. It's really expensive for my truck.
Yeah,
like hundreds of dollars.
You probably have you have to do the special oil thing because it's what?
Special oil, special filter. I need more because it's diesel. Diesel engines take more oil. It's awful. It's terrible. So I get fucking gout.
Why don't you get a fucking Cybertruck and call it a day?
You know what I want to get?
It doesn't need anything. It needs a battery with a plug.
And you can sit in a dildo while you drive it.
Yeah, exactly.
You fucking queer.
And it's bulletproof, except for the windows, which is the important part.
I once watched 4 midgets jump up and down at one. So
it's bulletproof, except if you get shot in the head.
That's genius, fucking.
What the fuck?
You know, it's pretty good. I left Maine with a broken boat and gout. So
that's fucking fantastic.
You know what? So today I'm back to reality. I had to work.
There goes Rabbit.
Yeah, and that's a great video you shared.
Right?
Yeah, it was really good though.
Sometimes the internet does wonderful things. That was fucking amazing.
And Mike shared a video that was basically every lyric you lose yourself taken out of a movie and put into the song. It was
330 something movie
31.
cuts. 331 movie cuts that made the music video of Lose Yourself by Eminem. It was fucking fantastic.
It was tremendous. Even my wife didn't hate it.
Yeah. How could you? And even in the comments, like everyone was like, "How are they going to get to Mekhi Phifer?" And they fucking did. They fucking nailed it. That was fantastic.
It takes skill.
You don't have to go to my social media because you can just Google it and find it. I'm sure.
Yes. So I get back to reality today, and 3-day weekends, long weekends. Even though I behaved myself for the most part last night, I still had the 3-day
Our
hangover.
beer is very tasty. I just want to interrupt for a second.
It sure is.
I've been savoring because I only had 4. This is my 4th week, so we're gonna have to get more over to Linfield so that I can bring more back.
When's my deadline? I keep forgetting to do it. When is she coming back?
I think she's back on the 1st or 2nd, and I'm up on whatever Friday we're going to Twisted Fate.
Does she drive or do they fly?
Well, they're flying from Italy. They're in Italy right now.
To Florida?
No, they're in Italy right now.
Coming back to Linfield.
Yeah.
And then do they drive
to
Florida?
They're home for a little bit, and then they fly back to Florida maybe a week or 2 later.
Okay, all right, I'll get it there.
Yeah, so we'll figure it out.
So I had to go to work today. I was up on a roof in the blazing hot sun and just sweating out my weekend.
Gross.
I'm dying. And I'm covered in, I was taking off old shit, getting covered in fucking muck, and my legs are sweating and the ladder's ruined. I look like a fucking homeless person, just a complete degenerate. And
so people in the office, because similar, when you drink yourself into as we do, the next day you're definitely sweating your ass off. But there's always like people in the office like, it's so cold. Like I make it a fucking icebox because I'm sitting there in 62 degrees AC sweating my balls off. I'm like, no, drop it a couple more.
58's a good number for this.
It's so cool. I'm like, you can put a fucking sweatshirt on. I can't take my pants off. That's an HR violation.
So I'm up on this roof sweating my balls off, and I have this really tough day at work. But my daughter's prom is today. And
today
she's there right now, actually. And it's a big thing. When I went to the prom, no one gave a fuck. But now it's going to be this big production where all the parents go and take pictures. I had to be in North Reading today at 2:45. Yeah, that doesn't work for me. I work. Luckily,
that's early.
That's when they were taking pictures. My wife was in Middleton anyways, and she got out of work early for this purpose and drove over, and she was the good parent.
Are they done with school?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
She graduates Thursday.
Oh shit! Congratulations.
Yeah. No, it's great. It's wonderful.
Congratulations! You're gonna have a bill in for the next 4 fucking years, unless she's smart and gets a doctorate, and then it's 6 to 8 years.
she did get a good discount from the school. They're throwing us the bones. Nice, right. So
get yourself a scholarship.
I'm driving back to Peabody from Marblehead, and I am looking. So it was so hot at work today.
Mm-hmm.
I wore a t-shirt, but I cut the sleeves off while I was wearing my shirt with a razor knife.
You didn't take it off. You just fucking.
I just fucking cut them off and ripped the sleeves.
Jesus. I am
my face
all that is man.
Covered in dirt. I have this haircut, this wife beating haircut. I'm sleeveless. I'm dirty, and my wife texts me. Everyone else's dad is here, so now I'm the only non-participating father. All the moms are there for pictures. I'm the only
just
dad.
Said you were dead.
Not like
and giving you a break for a day.
It was from. I wanted to go. So I go
at 2:45 in Marblehead. Jesus Christ!
No, I was in Marblehead. They were in North Reading.
I don't know which one's worse. I don't know which one's worse, but neither are near each other.
So
that's a nightmare of a drive.
My other option was to go to this promenade thing they do at the school where it's a fucking parade of kids. They all walk around the track and wave. It sounds terrible.
For what?
For pictures, for their parents. It's
for prom?
Parents are too involved nowadays. Way too involved.
That is nuts. They're seniors.
Yes.
That is not something that would have happened in our day.
They also can't take limos anymore.
They're all walking around ripping butts around the what's up?
they can't take a limo anymore because no one trusts kids, so they have to take a school bus to the prom.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so my daughter drove her own car to school.
They probably can't get a room at the fucking Carriage Inn on Route 1 either.
Nope, no, that's not like what I did. You know,
get a fucking poo-poo platter at Kowloon, then down to the Carriage Inn where somebody's older brother got a bunch of schnapps.
Those things don't happen anymore. That's a fact.
Oh my God, kids stink.
Well, it's not their fault. The fucking school doesn't trust those kids. They make them do these things.
School didn't trust us,
but they had no choice.
We did shit
back. So I
tried to send us to jail once. It didn't work.
I hear this that I'm the bad dad not showing up. Not that my wife said that. Just she's like,
it was implied.
No one else is here, and she goes, you have to go to the promenade thing if you're not going to make it to this.
Oh my God.
I don't want to go to the promenade thing. I want to do this. So I get in my truck and start driving, no lie, over 100 miles an hour down 95 to Route 62 and across to get on 114 to head to North Reading.
So the kids have to do both?
No, they choose to do the pictures at someone's house.
But they have to do the parade around the track.
Yes. That's required. So
I get so fucking bad.
It was 2:45 and they were leaving at 4. So I had to be there by 4 to see my daughter off. I get there at 3:45.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm an hour late.
Sure. They still there?
I'm covered in dirt, sweat, some blood, paint, because I was painting today while I was up on that roof.
Sure.
Caulking. I was covered in some caulk.
Sure.
Also rocking a homemade sleeveless. And again, I'm an hour late. The perception is that I am the divorced, paying child support piece of shit dad.
Yeah.
But also, not to toot my own horn.
Right.
I have pretty large arms. I do. I'm not fucking Hulk Hogan, but I got 20-inch biceps. Buddy.
All right.
Okay. I used to work out, and I do work with my hands all day long. So the pipes are strong.
Sure.
And these queer kids nowadays don't even know what a gym is. So here's these 5 queers fucking with their dates, in quotes.
Mm-hmm.
Eyeing up fucking Captain Insano over here. Coming in hot with his sleeveless shirt on.
Probably all pissed off, marching, storming.
Yeah. Oh, I pulled in the driveway. No one else did. They were on the street like fucking adults. I'm like, ah! I get the big dumb white fucking diesel, loud as can be.
This was your version of me walking into my cousin's wedding as the last one after my pants fiasco, and I'm storming in, fucking flipping people off and giving thumbs up to the cameras, and just angry as shit.
And drunk.
And hammer drunk.
See, I was sober for this one.
Oh my God.
And the reason I know that
say what you will about Contessa, their old fashions are fucking delicious.
The reason I know that the pipes were popping is it was mentioned.
You know, there's a couple of chubs in the old suits there.
No, just my wife said there was some gasps.
Ooh.
Like, who's this big old mamma jamma, this adult man in the room?
Oh, no, lazy.
Dirty bird.
Well, he's showing up like he's divorced. Let's hope he is.
Swooning.
Carrie, how'd you let him go?
Yeah, she just, and then she won't even talk to me because I smell.
Of course. So you have physical separation there.
And I got a ugh.
From her?
An audible ugh from her. Yeah, she's disgusted by me.
Oh my God, Mrs. Ferguson, a gem.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
It's just like, here comes fucking Dirt. No, what's his name? What's his name?
Who?
David Spade's movie
Joe
character.
Dirt.
Here comes Joe Dirt walking in. Jack Dirt.
Jack Dirt.
His brother Jack, with his fucking, wife beater haircut.
Oh my God. That is such a criminal number 2 haircut.
And I took no pictures. Not a picture was taken.
Of you, or you didn't take any?
I was there to take pictures. My wife already did that. and there was only one picture taken of me. I was forced to put on a long sleeve shirt to cover up, what I'm working with here.
You ever seen As Good as It Gets?
Of course I've seen As Good as It Gets.
When he goes to the restaurant and they're trying to give him the jacket. We have a jacket for you. He's like, no, fuck that.
No.
Went and bought a jacket. That was you. Where'd you get the fucking shirt?
I had an extra one in my truck.
Do you always carry an extra shirt?
My truck is a disaster right now, Michael.
Yeah, but do you I generally if I go to work and I'm planning to go out, I put a shirt in the back seat.
No, I don't.
Do you usually have a shirt in the car just in case you're going to do something?
No. Oftentimes, now here's the thing though. This would have been a much better day. I had actually planned on 2 shirts today.
Also, we have 2 wildly different levels of perspiration post work.
You might glisten. I drip.
I have the Florida thing. You actually work for a living.
So I did actually was planning on a second shirt today. Knowing it was going to be hot out, I actually brought a non-homemade sleeveless. Well, it was still homemade, but it was done more neatly and carefully.
Gotcha.
But I left that at home. So when it came time, it was too hot for sleeves. We're cutting them off.
It's too hot to handle. Too cold to hold.
I should have had the regular shirt on deck when ready to go.
Right.
I'm curious to see what my daughter has to say about my my entrance. I'm sure she'll have commentary. It'll be honest.
I mean, Corey has the right move here on Facebook. I have a backpack with shorts, boxers, socks, just in case I ever shit my pants.
Listen, I
haven't got there yet.
I have gout right now, and I'm on gout medication, and that stuff causes pants shitting. So,
there you go.
If I have to shit myself, I have to run.
Maybe you got to jump on the backpack routine.
30 feet to that bathroom, maybe 20 feet to that bathroom, but there's a couple turns.
Jesus Christ.
All right. Anyways,
is that Memorial Day?
Yeah, I guess. As usual, I don't stay on topic.
That's okay. No, it's fine. It's all part of the experience. How is Bites and Brews going?
It's slow. It's a slog.
Tickets still available?
Oh yeah, tickets still available. It's a slow burn, as the kids would say.
Sure.
A lot of people are waiting. I figured out something.
Go ahead.
All right, $25 is a commitment, and you feel like you need to buy it if you're going to go.
Mm-hmm.
10 is an impulse. You can choose to go the day of and not feel like it's too cheap.
Yeah, but
psychology wise, like people don't feel like they have to buy them ahead of time.
Are they understanding that the $10 isn't going to be the price when they go on that day?
I try to make it clear. It's going to go up, but people don't listen. They don't care.
10 is the pre-sale price.
10 is pre-sale.
Am I to assume 25 is the walk-in?
No, not that much.
42.
Well, we'll figure out that number when the time comes.
62.50.
It's all based on
how many you sell free.
Yes, I just want to get to a certain number, and where I feel comfortable.
Of people or dollars?
People.
Okay.
Both, I guess.
I guess, yeah.
People times 10, where I feel like, all right, it's going to be a good day, and I can't do more cool shit if I don't know more people are coming.
Right.
So like a dunk tank, I want to do it again. I haven't ordered one yet because I don't have the number I want to hit before I start doing more shit.
Before we start spending more money.
Yes, I'm not losing money this year.
Right.
So I mean, we're gonna be fine. We'll make the money. But I want the pre-sale to hit a certain number so I can feel confident. It was
such a fun day last year. I can't believe more people haven't bought in.
What's weird is last year for 25 we sold a ton of pre-sale tickets, and this year we're less than half the price.
Yeah.
It's very weird psychologically. But I printed up the flyers. They're at Londy's, they're at Zeno's, they're at True North.
Sure.
I'm going to put a few more up tomorrow if I have time, get them out there, see what we can do.
When did you get those up?
Friday.
So this week, within the last few days, yeah.
Yeah, but also Londy's wasn't even open this weekend, so no one saw shit there. They were closed on Saturday and Sunday.
I feel the True North ones should probably pull some people.
Yeah, I think it's going to be fine. Just you know me, I'm just a fucking.
Oh, I would be the same exact way. I wouldn't do this. I give you a lot of credit for doing this shit. I wouldn't do this. But it was one of the most fun days I had last year. It
was a blast.
100%. And I expect nothing less this year.
It'll be fine. Just, stress and anxiety about an event when you don't know. I mean, Bentwater had 150 tickets pre-sold for their event and 1,000 people showed up. It's just people show up last minute when it's $10. They don't need to commit. Unfortunately,
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the bitch of it.
I think once they can get an accurate weather forecast too, if people know it's going to be nice out that day, that'll be huge.
So we got,
even though there's North
Space. Was it 27th today? So it's literally next fucking week.
Yeah, it's about 10 days away right now.
Jesus Christ almighty.
Yeah, it's coming up.
What's the weather supposed to be like? Do you have any ideas?
I haven't looked. I
would pull the. I'd be like, it's perfect. It's supposed to be perfect.
Yeah, why look? Just tell them a lie.
I would say mid 70s, sun shining, a little breeze.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
That's what I read anyway.
Yeah,
that's what I read on my weather app.
Well, the National Weather Service has less employees now than it used to because of some budget cuts. So we don't know.
You never know.
You don't know.
You never know. But yeah, where can they get tickets, please?
Eventbrite.com. Search for the Bites and Brews. North Shore Beast presents Bites and Brews. There's also a link in my bio for the link to buy tickets. It's QR codes. Scan them.
You really got to get better at this part.
You asked me these questions and I'm not ready for it.
You really got. This is the same question that Chuck Nolan asked you last week. It's
link in bio on my Instagram.
Let me do it for you.
Please do it.
Tickets are available. Go to North Shore Beefs on Instagram. Click the link in the bio. There you go. That's all you got to say to people when they say, because when you start babbling, people are like, he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. No. Tickets are available. $10. Only fucking $10 for one of the best fucking days of the year at North Shore Beefs on Instagram. Click the link in the bio. There you go.
You're better. This is why I shouldn't be doing any promotion.
Yeah, exactly. For your own shit.
Yes, I shouldn't do my own promotion. I'm not good at it. I'm also tired, man.
I know.
Long day, man.
It's tough. It's
sunburned.
Tough. It's fucking tough.
I look like a raccoon right now.
Are you sunburned?
I have my face.
Oh, yeah. You're a little dark.
Yeah, just the
little dark.
I'm burning in, as they say.
I told you about the Woburn and the fucking South Shore kid talking shit at each other yesterday.
Woburn.
Fucking, he's like, oh yeah, you fucking talk shit about the North Shore. I'm like, guy, Woburn?
Woburn is not North Shore, sir.
Calm down.
That's North Shore adjacent.
The people at the bar were so nervous because it was early in the day too. The bands hadn't started. It wasn't loud. So it was just those two. And then I decided to chime the fucking across the bar.
What touches Woburn? How far off the North Shore?
Burlington, maybe?
Yeah, but I think Reading is a Woburn adjacent city. And also Reading's not North Shore either. Someone just bought tickets and that's special.
Outstanding.
So Reading is the next town closest to the North Shore, and they're not North Shore. So Wakefield is the closest North Shore town.
Aren't. I mean,
nope, not according to my rules.
Not according to your rules, but in the what are they then?
I don't fucking know.
They're not Merrimack Valley.
No, they're a fucking place. They're a city. Get over yourselves. You're nobody. No identity.
They're an island of fucking.
You're on the 128. You're on that group.
You're highway trash.
You're losers. Remember that guy from Woburn was talking shit about things, and I made fun of his city in the beef group, and he lost his mind and threatened to kill me.
Settle down.
And he was serious too. He wanted me dead for making fun of Woburn.
Settle the fuck down. Jesus.
If I ever see you at pizza, I'm gonna fucking cut your throat. Are you?
Oh my god, really, pal?
Are you gonna cut my throat?
It's a sandwich. Settle the fuck down.
I told him that the Woburn Tanners is that's their mascot in their high school football team.
Isn't that Peabody's?
Aha! I said I went to the Peabody High, the real fucking Tanners, loser.
What is a tanner?
It's a person who tans hides to make leather.
Sexy.
Peabody was the leather
tan
capital.
your fucking hide, bitch. It sounds like something to be in my gaping masshole.
That's right. No, it should be actually. No, Peabody was the largest leather producing city in the world back in the day.
No shit.
And they still have all the buildings are up. They're now apartments. They're the tanneries.
So that leather shop it used to be by the Home Depot just off of
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Is that Peabody?
Yeah, that had nothing to do with the fucking tannery.
No, I'm just saying, is that in Peabody? Because it's the last fucking leather shop I ever knew existed.
I think it's in Danvers, technically.
Oh, okay. Well,
what about leather and lace in Salisbury?
Is that Revere?
No,
Revere had one.
Did they? This one's in Salisbury. It's still there. It's adult books and porn and toys.
Remember, so across from the Uno, McDonald's, Taco Bell, Market Basket in Revere,
yeah,
right across, there used to be one of those things. They used to, every time you drive by it, was fucking neon signs. It looks like a horror.
Wasn't there a mannequin wearing like a fucking ball gag or something?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, good old Revere kid.
And we throw it into the Google machine. It's like, oh yeah, you can get stuff in the back. It's like, yeah, of course you can.
Yeah, of course. They got a back room. Why wouldn't they?
Of course you can. It's not a strip club. It's a fucking Who House.
It's a place to get rub and tugs and glory holes. It's going to be great, kid.
I'm fucking touchy cock and balls. Anyway, we jumping into Pee Wee or you want to do ads?
Yeah, let's do Pee Wee real quick.
All right, let's do Pee Wee.
Let's both do Pee Wee. He'd love it.
He would actually.
Speaking of homos.
So the Pee Wee Herman documentary on Max, which will soon go back to HBO Max. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
You fucking flip-flopping motherfuckers.
Whatever it is, it is.
Fantastic documentary, actually.
Yeah, the first part was really interesting. The second part was really sad.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Pee Wee was super fucking railroaded. But also some of it, from a certain point of view, you can look at it was by his own design because he was such a fucking control freak about everything, including this documentary. Like, he did not trust the director of the documentary, which you have to do if that's what you're doing.
He trusted no one.
No one.
He seemed like a major pain in the fucking ass to work with.
Yeah.
What was interesting though is, well, now first of all, I assume this is also the same for you. Pee Wee's Big Adventure is one of the funniest movies ever.
It's fantastic.
And it's so fucking clever and so well done and so weird.
Yep.
It is a wonderful movie that I watched when I was a kid. It stands the test of time. I still put it on every couple of months. Mm-hmm. My daughter loves it and loved it when she was 10 and loves it now that she's 18.
Right.
The TV show, I didn't watch.
Nope.
Because it was on opposite what?
I don't know.
Wrestling.
Was it?
It was on Saturday mornings opposite wrestling. And I know what you were doing, and I was doing the same thing.
What years was that on?
84, 85.
Okay, then that's exactly what we were doing.
Yep. We had 5 seasons, and you and I were watching WWF Stars.
Yep.
On TV 38, WSBK.
Fucking A, we were.
So my wife's like, you didn't watch that? I go, no, I didn't watch that fucking little queer. I watched fucking wrestling.
86. First episode was 86. Yeah, we were watching WWF Superstars and Wrestling Challenge Saturday and Sunday mornings. Yeah.
Watching Demolition fight people and Hulkster sometimes. Demolition was big on Saturday mornings. They couldn't make they weren't big as prime time as other people were.
Well,
Nighthawk and Dragon. No, not Nighthawk and Dragon. Was it
Nighthawk and Dragon? It's always sunny.
It's also the beer.
Oh, that's what it is. It was Step Brothers. Not always sunny. It was your beer.
Was it Black Cock and fucking Homer? What's his name?
Axe and Smash, brother.
No, the other big tag team.
Legion of Doom, Hawk and Animal?
Yeah. Yes, Hawk and Animal.
Hawk and Animal. Nighthawk and Dragon.
Oh, I nailed that almost.
Almost.
But, no, he was just, but I didn't know like Pee Wee Herman was always Pee Wee Herman. Paul Rubens was dead. I didn't know that. He like completely didn't, he didn't use Paul Rubens.
That I knew. That part I knew. He basically went into it with a wrestling gimmick, where he is the gimmick. He's not Terry Bollea. He's Hulk Hogan. You know, he's not Paul Rubens. He's Pee Wee Herman all the time. And it got to a certain point, and they discuss it in a documentary. They show it in a documentary. It was weird because at a certain point, I want to say it was in the second part. It was definitely after his jerk off arrest. That he went on Leno as Paul Rubens.
Yeah.
And Leno was like, this is the first time he's been on a late night talk show as Paul Rubens. And I'm like, well, the first part debunks that because he went on as Paul Rubens on Letterman for years.
Oh, did he?
Oh, yeah.
He wasn't Pee Wee?
No, he was still Paul Rubens, did a little bit of Pee Wee stuff, but he did Paul Rubens stuff in the early days, like on early Letterman. But it was such a fucking gap that people definitely forgot. And of course, there was no internet. So who's to say?
Which is why
it's not like everybody's recording every episode of fucking Letterman.
Which is why poor Pee Wee's jacking off in a fucking movie theater and gets in trouble. If there was internet, he'd be at home.
When did he get arrested? Because there definitely was internet when he got arrested.
No, it was early 90s, late 80s, early 90s the first time. He got arrested. No.
Herman.
Maybe let me say 92.
Let's see. Let's see.
What do you got? Pee Wee Herman jacking off in the theater. What do you got?
1991.
See, there's no internet. Al Gore hadn't invented it yet.
Nope, he had not. He had not. 1991, arrest for indecent exposure, which get fucked.
But here's the thing.
Get fucked. You're in a porno theater. He's not supposed to jerk off. What are people going there for?
No, Mike, it was a gay thing. It wasn't porn. It wasn't because it was porn.
Oh, I know exactly what it was.
But that was the problem. It was the gay porn was the issue. It wasn't that there was jerking. It was they vice raided a gay triple X movie theater to arrest gay people for jacking off.
And they just happened to strike gold with one of the most famous people in America.
Yeah, it was that one was homophobia, but not a witch hunt for him. It was a witch hunt toward gay people, but it was not a witch hunt toward Pee Wee. That was just shit luck for Pee Wee. He was in the wrong place, the wrong time, jacking it.
That one, and there was a part in the documentary, and I texted you about this, that pissed me off was the Stern Hartman interview.
Yeah, Stern's a fucking piece of garbage.
He is. Howard Stern is the biggest fucking hypocrite for this alone. I mean, there's other things you can back it up with, but for this alone, for somebody who made a fucking living off of masturbation, basically, who has people come into their radio studio, get naked and masturbate.
Ride that Sibian, baby.
To have Phil Hartman destroy and basically call him a creep, a fucking pervert. It was really shitty. Really fucking shitty, because it's like you're looking at like, okay, so if he walked into your radio studio and jerked off, it would be okay.
Howard needed to get that interview and have Phil Hartman say something really mean for the likes, for the clicks, for the viewers, I guess, back then. And that was probably an easy fucking get because, Phil and Pee Wee had a real fucking contentious relationship, apparently. Yeah. Pee Wee's tough to work with, apparently. He's tough to work with. What Howard was trying to push was that Phil wasn't paid for the TV show. And Phil was like, yeah, I could have sued him. It's like, why didn't you? Yeah. You got paid for the movie. You wrote that. Yep. Which also, I honestly, I forgot that Phil Hartman wrote the movie. Me too. Which also surprised me. Why wasn't he in the movie? He may have been like some weird part in the background. Yeah, but why? Like, there was no like Phil Hartman feels like someone you would put in your movie. Yes, 100%. Which again could go back to their relationship and all that other bullshit. One thing that was funny though is the Paul Rubens and Pee Wee thing. So if you look at the credits of Big Top Pee Wee, produced by Paul Rubens, starring Pee Wee Herman. It's a really weird thing. Pee Wee Herman as himself. Yes, as himself. Yeah. The whole child pornography thing, that was a total fucking witch hunt. That was a total fucking bullshit witch hunt. What the like? How do you put that stain on someone?
Also, I was as someone who clearly, if you're watching the video, you can look behind me and see the library of fucking physical media I have here. I was really impressed by his fucking catalog.
Oh yeah, no, Pee Wee's got a lot of shit.
Like he had literally a museum in his home.
He was a collector of vintage shit.
Vintage shit. It wasn't just pornography,
no.
and it wasn't just gay pornography, or any of that stuff. It was like he had every piece of Pee Wee memorabilia ever created. Like it was a fucking museum.
Isn't all pornography gay pornography? If you think about it,
I don't know how to.
It's either lesbian pornography, straight up gay pornography, or there's a dick involved, and that's gay to me. If you're looking at it,
if you're looking at it, yeah.
You fucking queer.
Yeah.
Bunch of queers looking at dudes' dicks.
Queers.
Just looking at fucking dicks all day.
Jacking off to guys' dicks.
You love the dicks. You looking at that dick. Of course you are.
Mm-hmm.
No, the documentary was fantastic.
It was very good.
Sad.
It was
interesting. I actually told my daughter not to watch it.
Oh.
You don't need this view of Pee Wee, even though the stuff isn't true.
Does she have a frame of reference of Pee Wee?
She loves Pee Wee's Big Adventure.
Okay, the movie.
Is a giant fan of that movie. Yes.
Yeah.
It's on her list of weird movies that she loves with Napoleon Dynamite. Those two are
honestly, after finishing part 2, I came out and I was wildly.
Did you really to your parents or who?
I did. I texted mom.
Congratulations.
I ran up her roaming charges because she's in Italy. Like, by the way, this is going to cost you $300. I'm gay. No, I came out to my room here and I'm like, I can't believe I don't fucking own Pee Wee's Big Adventure.
Oh, I do. I have 2 copies.
It's streaming. I watched it on Max. But,
yeah, on Max, yeah.
But I couldn't believe I did not fucking own it. That is shocking. Shocking.
You own some weird shit.
I own a lot of weird shit.
If they were to raid your house, they wouldn't find child pornography. They'd find some weird shit.
They find some weird shit. Like, oh well, he's technically not arrestable, but we should probably lock him up somewhere. Yeah.
Can we just
we put him in a room, a padded room? One of the things I completely forgot again because I didn't watch Pee Wee's Playhouse. That Lynn Stewart, Charlie's mom from Always Sunny in Philadelphia, was Misty Vaughn.
Oh, they're big tits.
And I'm like, oh fuck, that's right. But she was in the whole documentary, and she recently died as well.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, she did. That was why it kind of clicked with me. That I'm like, oh fuck, that's right. She was in this too.
Big old titties.
Big old titties. Big old.
Is she Jewish?
Lynn Marie Stewart. I don't know.
We don't. She's John Stewart's kid, who's also a fucking.
She could be a Jew adjacent.
They're hiding. They're
hiding. Good old Larry Fishburne. Cowboy Curtis.
What a cast. Larry Fishburne, Phil Hartman, and Charlie's mom.
Did you notice that Lawrence Fishburne only gave himself like 30 seconds of interview time?
Yes, there was not much there.
He's like, look, this isn't a part of my life I really want to talk about anymore. I'm a serious actor. I was in Boys in the Hood.
Recently, I was compared to the other black guy on this show. What's his name? Forrest Whitaker. We just did a Forrest Whitaker Lawrence Fishburne bit.
That's right, we did.
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
that's right, we did.
Yeah, we did. That's how important he is now. I should have said Lawrence
Black
Fishburne,
actors, motherfucker. Yeah. Black actors.
It's only 2, and they're weird looking. I'm not sure who's who.
I knew every single one of them.
Yeah, I know you did. You're an asshole for that.
Yep, A+, 100%. But yeah, Phil Hartman. Just the fact that, like, I texted you that Pee Wee's Growlings group, fucking elite.
Yeah, he was surrounded by talent his whole life.
I didn't know Katie Seagal was in the Growlings.
I didn't either.
Fucking.
It's also Groundlings.
Groundlings?
Yeah, it's not Growlings.
Groundlings.
Groundlings.
People listening know what I'm talking about.
No one has a fucking clue what the Growlings are.
They do. I actually
didn't.
Here's why they know what I'm talking about. If they Google Groundlings, it's going to autocorrect to Groundlings.
No.
Yes, it will.
You texted me.
Growlings comedy will autocorrect to Groundlings.
His Growling group was amazing, and I said I'm not going to correct him right now.
But you knew what I was talking about.
I watched the fucking documentary.
You knew what I was talking about.
Was watching it with you.
Anybody in that context of that sentence knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Growlings.
It's one fucking letter.
No, it's actually multiple letters. It's Growlings instead of Groundlings. It's fucking like the ground round.
Okay, so that one autocorrected the wrong way.
Jeez, that's like the ground round, but lings.
that one autocorrected the wrong way. I definitely thought I typed W. Anyway.
Growlings.
Anyways, you knew what I was talking about.
Obviously, I'm not stupid.
Yeah, exactly. We hope our audience isn't stupid, but that's
it's 50-50.
The fact that there was somebody in the chair.
A chair, yeah.
The fact that it was like a puppet.
Yeah.
But there was somebody inside the chair, so when people would plop down on that fucking chair, there's somebody in there.
Yeah, I think she was toward the back though.
Oh, 100%. I'm not saying it wasn't safe. I'm just saying that's fucking bizarre.
The dude is on. Also, it turns out he smoked a ton of weed, which makes total sense.
Makes total sense.
He got fucking high as a kite and imagined things and had crazy artists draw shit.
Yeah.
And then he talk about titties, subconsciously and not actually say it. It was very interesting.
It was an interesting documentary.
I'd recommend if you're a Pee Wee the Herman fan.
Pee Wee the Herman.
Or if you like jacking off in movie theaters.
Yeah.
Just cranking it.
All right.
When was the last time you jacked off in a movie theater?
In a movie theater? Batman and Robin. I was so bored.
Good call.
Yeah.
Good call. All right.
Do Gary.
Plus Chris O'Connell. Holy.
O'Donnell.
That's even better.
O'Donnell. Dude, really? Wait a minute. Let's spend 5 fucking minutes talking about how you may have one incorrect fucking letter.
You did like 5 wrong letters. I'm not.
I know.
I know. Also, a man who knows things about things, groundling should be something you know about.
I could just play it off to fucking drunk mouth.
Nope.
Yep.
Gary Girolamo Group of Cross Country Mortgage. Speaking of ground and pound, what Gary likes you to do is put his face on the ground and pound him from the back while you're asking about rate quotes. And rate quotes are free, of course. At Buy and Refi on Instagram, Gary and the boys, they give you the rate quote. They help you out with anything you need to get a mortgage. The rates are what they are. But Gary brings that extra, we'll call it the reach around service, as a good, we call it a good analogy. So, anyone can just give it to you. Gary reaches around and finishes you off too, because that's the kind of guy he is, the giver. He'll get you a rate quote. He'll get you into that dream home. And the houses are for sale around here right now. The rates aren't great, but the rates are what they are. The housing prices keep going up. So the time to buy a house is fucking now. I'm probably going to be selling my house in the relatively near future. I'm going to insist on people use Gary to buy my house. It's a nice fucking house. It's the best house. Maybe not the best house, but it's a decent fucking house. And I'll insist, go through Gary. Have him finance you to buy my house. I just heard a story the other day about a different broker. Someone buying a house and the broker wouldn't give them the keys at the closing because it's banana land. You see Gary, you get them fucking keys. You don't buy the fucking house. At Buy and Refi on Instagram, Gary Girolamo Group of Cross Country Mortgage, the #1 mortgage broker, in my opinion, on the entire North Shore. Great team, great people, great service, reach around service, if you will. At Buy and Refi on Instagram. Ben Franklin Print Company, located in Middleton. Mike will have the address momentarily. Joe and the team will wrap anything you bring to them. They do screen printing. They do vehicle wraps. They do promotional signs. They do stickers. They do everything to promote your business. If you mention this podcast, F Buddies, you get 10% off your first order. They are the kings of service. What is what I'll say. You get taken care of over there at the Ben Franklin Print Company. They'll wrap your dick if you pay them enough. Joe will just take some nice flexible vinyl, just give you cock a wrap. If you want to have a foreskin again, have Joe do it. He can probably make it look nice.
I bet Pee Wee would like to have his dick wrapped.
Oh yeah, nice foreskin. Oh, yeah.
Nice fucking foreskin. BenFranklinPrintCo.com is the website, and they are located at 177 North Main Street in Middleton. You can find them on Instagram at BenFranklin_PrintCo. And if you mention F Buddies, you get 10% off your first order.
Boom.
Twist of Fate Brewing, 120 Andover Street for your Ubers or GPS in Danvers. They are located on 114 in Danvers, right next to the Guitar Center in front of the Walmart. And, of course, their website is twistedfatebrewing.com. Click on Find Our Beer. Find out where Twisted Fate is being poured in bars and what liquor stores are selling Twisted Fate. Go to their Instagram at Twisted Fate Brewing for tap room hours weekly. Lots of shit happening almost every single night at Twisted Fate Brewing, whether it's charity events, whether it's comedy shows, whether it's music every Saturday night. Of course, we're going to be there on the 6th, right? It's Friday.
Yes, Friday the 6th for a comedy show.
Let me see.
For Leslie's comedy show. Leslie, our friend, and I wish I had
Plumber Youth Promise Family
you,
for Everyone, benefiting Plumber Youth Promise. Tickets are $20. You can go to Twisted Fate's Instagram at Twisted Fate Brewing, get tickets. It is Friday the 6th at 8 p.m. Doors at 7. Lineup of comics you can also find on their Instagram. And myself and Andy will just happen to be there.
We'll be there. We'll tips and bites back with Leslie and whoever else shows up. Should be a good time.
Should be a fantastic time. It's another one of those moments where it's like, I'm so glad timing happened to work out.
I'm sure there'll be some thirsty dudes there looking for a little cougar action.
And I will be there to provide it for them.
That a boy. That a boy.
That a boy. Got to pay for these plane tickets somehow.
That's right.
Anthony's Roast Beef and Pizza, 1921 Main Street in Tewksbury. Anthony'sTewksbury.com is the website where you can order online. You can also pick up gift cards from the website, join their loyalty rewards program. And I highly suggest checking out their Instagram, ARB Tewksbury, for some fantastic food porn and, of course, all the specials whenever they are offering them. ARB Tewksbury on Instagram, as again, Anthony's Roast Beef and Pizza at 1921 Main Street in Tewksbury. Let's see. What do we got coming up next?
I think we have the Eats on the North Shore.
The best eats on the North Shore. The Beyonds.
The Beyonds.
Beyonds.
We try to offend at least 2 people with everything. This one gets 2. Gets that cuck Greg Bates because we're saying eats.
Sure.
And we steal a little shine from the best of the North Shore.
God, I wish we could have fit Wicked in there somewhere.
Wicked best. Could have done Wicked Eats on the North Shore, yeah.
Okay, so not to go down a long rabbit hole, but Wicked Eats was my first choice for the name of the show.
Better name.
Before my wife spit out Wicked Bites, and I thought it flowed better.
Either way, it's terrible. Just kidding.
The show, yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
it's soft as baby shit, but I thought Wicked Eats was a fucking fantastic name until she spit bites out, and I'm like, that's better.
Yeah, better. Okay,
that's fucking better, and I have no problem admitting when somebody else comes up with a better idea, even though the person who took over Wicked Bites does. Anyway,
yeah.
What do we got? What are we doing with Best Eats on the North Shore, Andy?
So, from some outside pressure, we added 4 cities.
Well, explain from scratch because it's been a few weeks.
All right, so we're doing a bracket-style tournament to try and determine which of the North Shore cities and towns has the best food scene.
Food scene.
The criteria is things like best pizza, best fine dining, best Chinese, best roast beef sandwiches, best delis, all the different cuisines, dinner, lunch, all these things, breakfast. We're basically going to put them in a bracket-style tournament, and we're going to allow the internet, the good folks of Instagram, to vote for which city or town has the best food in each matchup.
Sure.
So the first round, we have Peabody versus Saugus,
Right.
Malden versus Newburyport, Marblehead versus Salem. Marblehead was an add-on because Leslie, same one with her plumber Youth Promise, she got real butthurt that Marblehead wasn't included.
Right.
So I included them. I added the four. I added Marblehead, Melrose, Malden, and
because you had to
Revere.
have 4 because it had to be even.
Yeah, I have to. It's either 12, 8, 4, 16.
Yeah.
So Marblehead versus Salem, Melrose versus Lynn, Beverly versus Revere, Wakefield versus Gloucester, Linfield versus Ipswich, Danvers versus Middleton. That's the first round. We'll do a new matchup every day. It'll post in the morning.
Right.
I'm going to include in the post examples of what I think are the best in each town in each category.
And are these the screenshots I have right now?
Yes.
I'm going to put Peabody up just because I have all of them and I can't keep flipping around. Let's do Peabody.
Do Peabody. So we'll give you an example of what the criteria is with the Peabody list. So Peabody, fine dining. They might have the best fine dining place on the North Shore. I think, in people's opinion, Palana, I think, is number one. Not my favorite, but number one collectively amongst the people.
It's a good one. I don't know if I would put it at my number one, but it's a good one.
Okay. Pizza and Peabody Santarpio's. They have a Santarpio's.
Do you guys not have a house of pizza?
Peabody House of Pizza? Yes, next to my office. I haven't been there in 10 years.
Because Santarpio's Peabody is not, I don't know. The one time I had it, I was like, okay, that's fine. It's not the.
There's only one other choice for best pizza in Peabody, and it's Gallinero, and I think Santarpio's is better.
Okay, fair fox.
A lot of Greek pizza in Peabody, which I know people don't fuck with. I like it, but
I like Greek pizza actually.
Me too.
I feel pizza is a lot how you grew up. I grew up on Greek pizza at Linfield House, but okay.
There used to be a place on Summit Street in Peabody called Plum Tomatoes. It's still there, but it has new owners. It's not good anymore.
And they fucked it up.
Yeah. But also
amazing how that happens.
I'm not allowing any place to have more than one spot in a city's categories.
I remember when you first, because it was like, a month ago you brought this up to me. And I was trying to do mine, and you were just firing them off one after the other. And I'm like, I have one town, and I have 6 fucking categories with the same restaurant.
When I get my teeth sunk into something,
it
is over. I just fucking rapid fire.
Just fucking destroyed me.
All right, so Peabody, best roast beef in Peabody's Londy's. That's not even a question.
Right.
Next category, Mexican/Latin. So if it's Mexican or Puerto Rican or something of that ilk.
Yeah, sure.
Next thing in Peabody's Delicious. Excellent place. They moved from a small place next to Brody's to a larger location. They have the best burrito tacos in the North Shore.
Ooh, nice.
Sushi/Japanese. They have a great sushi place in downtown Peabody called Maki. Everyone loves Maki.
Yeah.
Pub/bar. Champions Pub is
iconic.
As far as food goes, I mean, I know it's not the best bar in the North Shore because it doesn't have the best bar scene, but as far as pub food goes, those steak tips are so fucking good you can't beat them.
Right.
Italian, Petrillo's in downtown Peabody is phenomenal Italian food.
I've been there. It is good. They
could also be chosen as the deli/sub place because they have a takeout window and they have the most elite lunches in the world.
Really?
They have Petrillo's VIP, which is a cutlet with prosciutto and the basil and the mozzarella and the balsamic. It's ridiculous.
Fair.
But you can't have the same place in 2 categories. I'm not allowing it. So as far as the subs and deli go, I say Diorsi's in Peabody is the best deli.
Not familiar.
It's a bakery on Washington Street. You go there, you get your fucking lobster claws and your carrot cake and all these things, your Bismarcks. But you
said Subs Deli.
They have a phenomenal deli, and they serve boar's head meats. They make a ridiculous cheesesteak, and they make awesome sandwiches.
Okay.
Phenomenal place. Their chicken salad's elite.
Another one I haven't heard of.
Sugar Cane,
yeah.
That's been there since I was living in downtown Peabody in the early 2000s. It's a really good Chinese/Vietnamese spot.
Okay.
So they have like excellent Chinese food, really high quality. Not your bullshit. Just crab rangoons and greasy no. This is like high quality stuff.
Off topic for a minute. When I was up for the wedding the other week, my last night there, me, Mom, and my stepdad, Steve, we're like, what are we going to do for dinner? Now, the wedding took a whole fucking chunk out of all of us. So we got back to the house. We're sitting there thinking, what are we doing for dinner? What are we doing for dinner? And all of us passed out and fell asleep for like 4 hours. So when you wake up, it's definitely going to be takeout. And we had Chinese from Oye in Reading.
Yep.
I haven't had good Chinese like that in a long fucking time, man.
We have
like fucking hell. Like there is like one or two places I trust down here, and it just doesn't even fucking compare. Like
so as far as
light years
as Chinese goes in Peabody, I say Sugarcane's the best.
Yeah.
Others would say that the Jade in West Peabody is the best.
Is that
Jade
one that's behind what I don't know if it's still there, but at least was Bonkers at one time?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Family fun fuck time or something like that. So it's no longer
Yeah.
in the zone or some shit. But yes. Now the Jade is an excellent bar, great Mai Tais, fun.
Similar to what used to be Bally High and Linfield.
Yes.
Yes.
The food at the Jade
the food sucks.
There's also a place called Green Tea on Route 1. Mm-hmm. Excellent bar, good food. But this is a food show, a food competition.
This is a food show.
Yes, it is. The food show you deserve, actually. So I chose Sugarcane. This is just my list, though.
Right.
People can choose another place.
Your lists are good jumping off points, I feel.
Yes, you can argue. They're arguments.
But these aren't what you're voting on.
No, you're voting on best cuisine in the city. I'm just giving you examples of what the city has to offer,
right? Based
on my personal experience. And if I didn't know, I went to Google reviews.
Gotcha.
And I said, okay, this is the best. Peabody was easy for me. I didn't need Google reviews. I am well versed in all these places,
as you should be.
But like Revere, I mean, besides the New Deal and what's the pizza place in Revere?
Uno.
Sweet. Bianchi's.
Oh, gotcha.
Bianchi's
on the beach. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, Peabody was easy for me. So we also have a category called other ethnic. So anything that's not American cuisine that they have, and Peabody has a Greek restaurant called Cucina.
Used to be the Bickfords, right? They moved and that turned into a weed shop, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
that was Brothers Cucina. Now it's less of a diner like it was before. It's, I would say, a little above mid, not upscale, but not shitty. Beautiful inside. The food is second to none. Mm-hmm. I love Greek food. Sure. And they have awesome gyros, awesome food, period. Mm-hmm. We also have a breakfast category. I chose Reds in Peabody. Reds is awesome.
That's a great one.
I mean, there's other places, but Reds is number one to me.
Fucking fantastic.
There's also a Little Depot Diner by the courthouse, which is good, but this holds 6 people.
I can't fit. I mean, can you stand up in that place?
No.
It's really short.
I can't sit in that place either. I can't. The stool's too close together. I'm
really fucking short.
I'll only go there on like a Wednesday morning when it's dead, and I'll take up some room, some space.
We did a remote with Carson Kennedy there, and it was hilarious because it was me and Gary Goldman, who's also fucking tall.
Yeah,
and the two of us are just fucking neck cocked. Like this. Can we please find a seat for any of us?
My old substitute teacher, Gary Goldman.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he used to substitute teach at Peabody High when he was just started doing comedy.
No shit.
He
feels like he's our age.
He's a little older.
Like
I want to say five. Like I was a substitute teacher at Peabody High when I was 19.
That seems irresponsible.
I started college early.
Yeah.
And I finished my 2 years of college, which is the only requirement to be I was 20 actually. I turned 20 to be a substitute teacher.
Gotcha.
And I'll tell you a funny story.
All right.
One night in high school, I had a fun night with a couple girls.
Last night in Bangkok,
my girlfriend and another one of the girls.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a lot of fun. No penetration on the second girl, but just a lot of fun.
Sure.
Now fast forward 2 years. I'm now out of school for 2 years, and she was a sophomore then.
Mm-hmm.
This girl's now a senior.
Now you can penetrate her.
I could have then. I was just a boy. I was only 17.
Sure.
Now she's a senior. I'm teaching, and I'm sitting in a room, and she was naked half the night. She was a little pervert.
Sure.
And I hear, "Good morning, Mr. Ferguson." I look up from my newspaper. I go, "Oh, hi." No.
Hello.
We are not going to deal with this.
Hello.
Yeah. So no. And also we did I think, was it your idea for a bonus spot?
No, it was definitely yours. This whole thing was all you.
Maybe it was my wife's idea because I was missing places.
Yeah.
We'll throw a bonus spot in.
I was still figuring out where longboards would go in Salem, and you had 6 other towns at that point.
So Salem's a tough one though, and we'll get to that eventually when
they're good.
Time. But there's a lot of similar places, like longboards, the Derby. They're all kind of what's the one on the square?
You have to pick what the best part of them is for the category.
Yeah, so what's the other place? Tavern of the Square, not Tavern of the Square. It's the other one down like the cobblestone.
Tavern of the Square turned into
the Derby.
Derby.
Derby. What's the one that's in like the part you can't drive down? They serve beef sometimes. The Ingemi brothers own it.
Oh, Village.
Village Tavern.
Village Tavern. Yeah.
They have so many of these places. They have a Brody's. They have so many pubs.
Then for me, I was thinking of Salem, and I'm like, well, Lobster fucking Shanty is fantastic.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, you don't have seafood down there.
I don't, because not every town has a seafood place.
Also true.
So for the bonus spot in Peabody, I picked an obscure Korean restaurant because it might have the best food in Peabody.
Oh yeah,
it's K Restaurant. It's next to Peabody House of Pizza, actually.
Okay.
I'm a sucker for Korean food. I love that bibimbap. Little beef bulgogi bibimbap.
Yep, that's the good stuff.
Which is the rice and the egg and the fucking beef and the veggies. Oh, phenomenal. So that's basically every town has a list like that, but it's my opinion, not the entire. If you have a different opinion, you think the town's better, vote for them. Yeah. So starting tomorrow, we're going to do one every day.
Where are we going to vote?
It's going to be on our Instagram with the F Buddies Instagram, the North Shore Ferg, and the Mike Witt Instagram. I'll collab us all together.
All right.
There'll be a poll. There's going to be a picture of the 2 entering towns and a picture of each one of my lists I came up with for that town.
Okay.
So we have 16 cities and towns. We'll do one every day for the first round, and then we'll narrow it down till we've determined who has the best eating city on the North Shore.
It's funny because when you were sending them, and all of a sudden we get to Linfield, and it's like, Jesus, if there wasn't Market Street, they wouldn't be included.
No, they would not.
Holy shit! Almost everything.
There's only 2 places on that list that weren't Market Street. I think it was School Street and Linfield House of Pizza.
Linfield House, yeah.
Yeah, those are the only 2 places included that. Actually, no, Louis and Linfield too.
Yep, roast beef. Yep.
So 3 of
roast beef, pizza, and where did School Street fall?
I believe I put them under Mexican Latin.
Ah, there you go.
Because the Dominican pastelitos. They're now at Salem Willows. Those crazy fucks.
Really?
They're now selling their pastelitos at the Fusion Kitchen at Salem Willows. So they're not. I think someone's buying their pastelitos uncooked and frying them.
It seems like dangerous business for School Street, but God bless.
Listen, I don't know. I'm not in charge of their business. They do it. They're ambitious. I will say
they do what they do. They're going to be on Phantom soon too.
Yes, they're going to be on a food show that's actually watchable.
Yeah, you can find it during the day, not when everybody's asleep.
You don't need a fucking extra app or an extra tier on your TV to get it. Just on. I told you I found a way to record Phantom in Maine, and I'm so excited.
Oh, that's right. You mentioned that fucking Nessun wasn't even included on like the regular tier, right?
You have to buy an extra tier, and also it's not included on a lot of the streaming services.
That I knew because it stopped because when I left Massachusetts, I had YouTube TV, and they had dumped off probably 8 months before I left Massachusetts.
Yeah, no, it's bullshit. I can't watch Red Sox games.
Wow. So that's why Nessun has that Nessun 360 thing only for New England people, which is also super fucking weird and seems counterproductive because, as they said in Slapshot, all those old geezers from the Northeast moved down to Florida and they're looking for fucking sports. Why wouldn't you allow us to subscribe to your way overpriced fucking streaming service?
because MLB has its own streaming service and they can't step on that.
They still got the Bruins.
I think NHL has its own streaming service. You can't do that either.
Jesus.
There's a thing called the NHL package.
What a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, I haven't watched
what a fucking nightmare.
I've watched, I'm going to say, 4 innings of the Red Sox this year at a bar.
I mean, I'm not missing baseball.
I would watch the Red Sox every night for an hour.
Yeah.
From 7 to 8, I would be watching it almost every night.
Mm.
I enjoy me some baseball. Baseball nerd over here, but I'm not paying for it. They're not good enough to pay for.
Well, neither team is good enough right now to pay for it. And Bruins just re-signed fucking Sweeney, so Brad Marchand and the Florida Panthers. Let's fucking go.
Right. Let's think here. So the Red Sox have a terrible team and a terrible coach.
Yep.
The Bruins have a terrible team and no coach.
And terrible front office.
The Celtics have a really good team and a fucking moron for a coach and a superstar with a fucking bitch baby cry.
That's your boy, right?
Yeah. I've been streaming a show called Primeval on Netflix.
Heard of it? Haven't watched it.
Okay, it's pretty good. I wouldn't say it's great, but it's been fun so far.
Sure.
And one of the characters hurts himself. Little kid hurts himself, and another man's gonna help him. He broke his leg and put a splint on it. It's the fucking 1800s. You're taking 2 pieces of wood and some fucking rope and making a splint.
Yeah. And
he says to the kid, and this is a great line. He looks at him and goes, "Hey, it's just pain." Ooh, yeah, Tatum, you fucking pussy. It's just pain.
I thought you saw something. Like, what the fuck's he doing?
No, it's like it's you're gonna be fine. It's just pain.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like he's hurting you, but it's actually helping you to get better. You don't get to cry. And the kid fucking was 7. He toughed it up.
They're not cutting your leg off.
No, that was the option though. They were thinking about that though. It was a conversation.
That leg's got to go, Steve.
I have a category for a top 5 coming up for us. It's people you know by their character's name, not by their real name.
Okay. And
now this is one of mine, but it's the guy who's playing this hunter-gatherer in the 1800s, the main character who says it's just pain. He was on Friday Night Lights.
Okay.
The TV show.
I didn't watch it.
I know you didn't, but that's why it's important to me. I did.
Sure.
He was Tim Riggins on that show.
It's a good name. He's
been in 40 movies. I don't know his real name. He's Tim Riggins.
Let's see who he is.
You're gonna recognize him from a bunch of stuff. It's Taylor Kitsch. Taylor Kitsch.
I don't know. That name doesn't mean shit to me.
He was in some Disney shit. But his
face doesn't do shit for me.
Doesn't turn you on. He's a good looking guy.
Oh, he's a very attractive young man.
You came out today, so
he's a very strapping young man, but his face does nothing for me. Like I don't recognize him.
Okay, so anyways, he's one of on my list. He's Tim Riggins.
Oh, he was John Carter. That's the only thing I've seen him in, and the only reason I know is because I went to his IMDb. And I'm like, oh, okay, that
was
his
big thing. He was John.
Well,
Carter,
he wanted it to be his big thing, but that
flop.
movie bombed for fucking
huge flop.
Terrible.
So, anyways, that was just a sidebar. All right, listen. We're gonna start the tournament tomorrow. We're gonna run it down. PB versus Saugus all the way down the list until we get to the next level, which is the final
Beyonds.
8. Yeah, the Beyonds, final 8, final 4, final 2, determining it. If you look at the list, there's a couple crash courses, collisions heading that I'm expecting to be awesome. And in my opinion, Danvers and Peabody are the top 2 eating towns on the North Shore, and I expect them in the finals. I mean, Linfield's good. Salem's good.
I would say Lynn has a strong fucking chance.
Not going to beat Peabody.
No, not going to beat Peabody, but get. I think Lynn has a better chance than who did you say?
Danvers?
Maybe.
Well, you see how brackets work, Mike.
I don't know how brackets work. I don't gamble.
If you just follow the lines and where they end up, you're going to see Peabody is going to end up playing Lynn likely in the semifinals.
Oh, there you go. You did that on purpose, you little fucker.
I always do. I want certain matchups. I want to see Peabody destroy Saugus, then destroy Newburyport. I want to see Marblehead give Salem a run for their money.
Well, come on, Gloucester. Let's fucking go.
It's gonna be a bloodbath. I can't wait.
I cannot wait. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. So we're starting this when?
I'm going to start tomorrow morning. I'm going to post one tomorrow morning. The first matchup. DVD versus Saugus.
All right. So you have to dump that shit into Facebook and all that other stuff tonight.
Yeah, I'll do it all.
Like, let people know.
Let them know.
Let them know.
You ghosted me, motherfucker.
I'm gonna bleach you. Leave you here. What'd you say?
I'm gonna bleach you. Leave you here.
You ghost us, motherfucker.
You ghost us, motherfucker. No one knows what we're talking about. No one can
It's because we can't figure out the whole fucking line.
Well, no, because
it's something real quiet. Leave you here.
I'm gonna bleed you real quiet. No, it's already. I'm gonna bleed you real quiet, like leave you here. That's what it is. I'll bleed you real quiet, like leave you here.
That's it. That's it.
To Carl Weathers.
Yep.
All right.
Oh fuck. All right. Top 5.
Yeah, I'm excited about this. This is an exciting topic. We're being perverts, but as children.
Yeah.
Let's call this the top 5.
The ladies that made us find our dicks.
Yes, in movies.
The 80s movie smoke shows.
Yes, movie, not TV show. Let's movie.
Movie.
Because some idiot's gonna come on and say, "What about Christina Applegate in Married with Children?"
First of all, settle down.
TV
She was
show.
14.
She was old enough at the
time. I know. I just like making them feel nervous.
So, let's see, Mike. You want to go first? Your first pick of your top 5 of 80s movies, dick movers.
Jamie Lee Curtis, Trading Places, Fish Call Wanda.
Let's see, Trading Places. So you chose a tranny.
Oh, it's going to get worse.
In Trading Places, those tits are life-changing. But it's very brief, and she's not in my wheelhouse, in my opinion. Now, if you're talking Jamie Lee Curtis, True Lies.
I for the 1980s movies, Jamie Lee Curtis was in Trading Places, and she was super hot in Fish Call Wanda.
My first pick.
Yep.
Phoebe Cates, Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
That was my second.
No, Phoebe Cates.
That was my second. As someone that ran many video stores, I was very annoyed with how much people were jerking off and pausing that videotape and ruining all our copies of Fast Times.
I got to rewind from an hour 4 again.
Shift just a little bit to the left there. There you go. Perfect. Right there. All right. Next. And this one.
Pick? Oh, your next pick.
Yeah, next pick. This one, I bounced back and forth because she spent most of the movie as a fucking dude. Joyce Heiser, just one of the guys.
She's in my honorable mention.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, probably the best tits of the 80s.
Fantastic.
But yeah, it's tough.
It's fucked up because it's like a bookend hotness. It's like that opening where she's at the pool laying in the fucking bikini, and then the end where she takes her tits out. All fantastic. And then she's basically Ralph Macchio for 90 minutes.
Yes.
So it makes me feel away.
Well, yeah, you're a queer.
Thank you.
My next pick, Leslie Estabrooks, Police Academy.
In the honorable mentions, fantastic pick.
Love those tits and that those tight fitting shirts, those fat fucking big old titties.
Fantastic.
Just as a boy, I don't think as an adult I appreciate those tits as much because they're not my style and she's got short blonde hair. But as a kid, it didn't matter what big tits, boom, in.
Massive. And that was the whole point of her fucking character also.
Yes.
Just big fucking fun tits. Just for let me see here, 2 seconds, because I can get to her real fucking quick. There we go, big bang boom. It was she did a movie with Johnny Depp in the 80s that it was real fucking bad. Give me 2 seconds to find it.
Did she dump out the tits?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm looking for.
Holy shit, didn't know that.
Yep. It was a Johnny Depp, Rob Morrow, fucking Hector Alessandro was in it. It was a real shitty Skinamax fucking movie. Where is it? Come on, give it to me.
You should have done was
Private Resort. There you go.
Private Resort, and she takes him out.
Private Resort. Leslie Easterbrook, Johnny Depp, and Rob Morrow. My next pick.
Yes.
Beverly D'Angelo, the vacation movies.
I have it on my list as well. That was actually my change. I totally forgot about her.
Yeah.
But Vacation 1,
Ellen Griswold.
all in. In European Vacation, that's
still hot. Even in Christmas Vacation, which I think was 89 counts.
Yes. Oh God.
Like
Jesus.
people say the term MILF was created for Jennifer Coolidge in American Pie, but Beverly D'Angelo is the OG fucking MILF.
100%. They didn't say the word.
They didn't say the word. The word wasn't a thing,
one.
but Beverly D'Angelo was the mom we all wanted to fuck.
Also, Terry Garrett in Mr.
Mom.
Yeah, she's not on my list, but I was a big fan. In that movie, not anything else.
Yeah.
All right. You do like them short-haired dykes.
Yeah.
All right, my next pick is probably, in my opinion, the greatest.
Go on.
80s smoke in one particular movie that came out when we were about 5 or 6 years old, and there's nothing like it. Nothing even close to Kelly LeBrock in Weird Science.
Oh, good one. That's something I want to mention.
No woman ever has made it work like that did.
John Hughes had a lot of like possible honorable mentions. She was definitely one of them. But yeah, fantastic. Mine didn't realize, and then it all of a sudden clicked as I was watching the Pee Wee documentary. Cassandra Peterson, Elvira, Mistress of the Dark.
Elvira is a great one.
Yep.
She was hot as fuck. Not on my list.
And again, fucking massive tits.
Giant tits.
And that was, again, the gimmick. If your gimmick is your tits, you were probably in my wheelhouse when I was, I don't know, from 4 to now.
Used to watch Up All Night with Gilbert Gottfried. But was her before that.
What was her name? Fuck.
Elvira.
No. Rhonda Shear did Up All Night with Gilbert Godfrey.
But then Elvira took it over at some point.
Yep, she did. She sure did.
Yeah, she did. My final pick of my women that made me want to crank my dick in my childhood. Elizabeth Shue, Karate Kid and Adventures in Babysitting.
Solid.
Huge fan of the Wholesome Girl Next Door, was also super hot.
Solid. Nobody fucks with the babysitter.
And also Cocktail. I mean, she stayed hot.
She still is.
Those are exactly. Those are my top 5 and your top 5. Now let's go to the fun part, the honorable mentions.
Already mentioned Leslie Easterbrook.
You did?
Kim Cattrall, Porky's. She was also in Police Academy, but
she was.
Porky's is where she got fucked.
Also in Mannequin.
Yeah.
My wife had never seen that movie until I showed it to her last year. As an 80s movie nerd, that blew my mind.
Really?
That's a great cast.
I mean, really, she hadn't seen it.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. And
it was on TV every fucking day in the 80s.
She loved the show Designing Women.
Yeah.
That dude's in Designing Women.
Yeah.
All right. I'll give you a couple of my honorable mentions. As we said, Terry, just one of the guys on my list.
Yep.
Monique in Better Off Dead.
Okay. Yes, she's on mine.
Yeah. Demi Moore in One Crazy Summer.
See, Demi Moore didn't get hot to me until Striptease.
Okay.
Till she got them tits.
Mia Sara, Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
On my honorable mentions. Yep, Sloane.
And here's one that I found interesting.
Yeah.
And definitely worked for me. This is my final honorable mention.
I got 3 more.
I have 2 more, but I'll just... Helen Slater and Billie Jean.
It's a good one.
Also not related to
Christian. That's a good one. That's in the Joyce Heiser, just one of the guys kind of categories.
Yes.
Yeah.
My
My 3 honorable mentions that were not mentioned. You almost got me when you said Monique, but Monique Gabrielle, Bachelor Party.
Okay, yeah.
The dream girl that comes out of the back with literally, as they pronounce them, perfect tits. Outstanding. The Bathers in Coming to America.
Oh, yes. Oh,
the royal penis is clean.
One of those girls from Peabody.
Really?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, she went to Brown. So my wife's dad had her as a student.
Oh, that's wonderful.
That's awkward for Big Art.
Wonderful. And then Rosie Perez and her tits in Do the Right Thing.
Okay. One I forgot to mention was Rebecca De Mornay in Risky Business.
Good one.
I have an honorable mention, but an opposite one. People put this this gross broad on lists. I looked up lists because I wanted to have a frame of reference and make sure to forget anything. This woman made lists of hottest actresses of the 80s in movies.
Go on.
And I find her unattractive.
Mm-hmm.
Kelly McGillis in Top Gun. Fucking no, she's not hot.
No,
She's
but people find that scene hot
because they play a good song.
They play a good song.
Berlin.
There's the silhouette of the fucking characters. There's a lot of tongue happening going on. But yeah, like also there might be a little bit of the what she turned into.
What did she turn into?
Google Kelly McGillis.
She got hot?
No.
Oh.
Quite the opposite, sir.
I don't want to. I'm not going to Google that because she was gross when she was hot.
quite the fucking opposite.
Yeah, no, she's disgusting. I'm out. I'm fucking out on her. She's.
Right.
I find that to be the. I know who we forgot. I just thought of Oh fuck! What's her name? Days of Thunder. Tom Cruise's ex-wife.
Nicole Kidman.
Yes, she's hot in that movie.
Was that 80s?
Oh yeah, it's 87.
Oh, Fair Fox. Yeah, there you go.
It's a great movie. It's a fun movie. All right, you're gonna lose this one again.
Got Tom laid.
You're gonna lose this one, just so you know.
Whatever. I expect to lose all of them.
I mean, you didn't. I mean, come on.
I don't think I did bad.
No, not terrible, but you picked two. Let's see.
Let's see. What do I got? Jamie Lee Curtis, Phoebe Cates, Joyce Heiser, Beverly D'Angelo, and Cassandra Peterson. I don't think I got a bad fucking list there.
It's not a bad list, but two of those women have short hair and they might have balls.
No, yeah, but that's for the listeners to decide.
All right.
What were your five?
Phoebe Cates, Leslie Estabrook, Kelly LeBrock, Elizabeth Shue, Beverly D'Angelo. The murderer's row of 80s people you wanted to fuck.
I wish I put Leslie Estabrook up there.
Son
of a bitch. That's there was a lot of back and forth on the Joyce Heiser one. But I was like, yeah, but those tits are fucking fantastic.
They really are. But again, she played a boy the whole movie.
She did. It made me feel a certain way.
You know who else would be good in Back to School? I don't know her name though. The girl, the interest. She was pretty hot.
Rodney's interest?
No, not the poet lady. No, the girl that he let's cut in line at the book thing, and then fucking Billy Zabka shows up and cuts too.
Billy Zabka. Let me see who that is.
I forget her name. She was very, very good looking.
Let me see. Back to School. Let's see. She was Terry Farrell.
What's her name in the movie?
Was her name Valerie? Was her name
Valerie? That's right. What a great name that is too. What a fantastic hot 80s chick name.
Fucking Burt Young in that fucking movie.
He was so good. That movie's so good.
Fucking G.
Such a good movie. All right, I'm gonna piss real quick. You gonna do some ads? We can then argue.
I can do some ads.
I have to take a piss.
All right, let's do that. All right, let's see. Where are we fucking going here? I just realized I didn't fucking change the goddamn scroll on this fucking page here. See, we got to do this on every page. Every little bit of this has to be fucking changed. It's such a pain in the fucking balls. And this doesn't have anything to do with the ads. Let me see if I can fucking fuck. Nah, fuck it. Fuck it. All right. Anyway. Nope. And now it's just Leslie Easterbrook. All right, fuck it. Where are we? World famous Cabaret Lounge. We're Route 1 South in Peabody. That's 96 Newbury Street in Peabody for your GPS or for your Uber. Oh, that sounds awesome. Let's see. Open 7 days a week till 1 o'clock in the morning. Head over to their Instagram at Cabaret Lounge Peabody. Not only for what's happening at the club, but what girls are dancing and serving drinks at the club. Drink specials this month. The Eye Opener. I don't know what the fuck it is because there's no description.
What's this for?
The Cabaret.
Oh,
I'm on their Instagram and they have drink special. The Eye Opener. $7. And it's a pink drink with a lime and there's no description.
So
somebody needs to fucking get control of this shit.
What I think it is you could do a shot while one of the girls opens up her asshole in your face.
So you get pink eye.
If you're lucky. Could get AIDS.
Fair.
No, if you're figure it out, man.
Fucking fair. World famous Cabaret Lounge. Again, Route 1 South in Peabody, 96 Newbury Street for your Ubers, and open 7 days a week to 1 o'clock in the morning. Jamie's Roast Beef in Peabody.
Rough review today. Oh boy.
Oh really?
Oh, they took a big L today.
That sucks.
Yeah, no, you always goes your last beef.
Shit happens. Open 7 days a week, 11 to 9 p.m. They are located at 44 Magin Street in Peabody. JamiesRoastBeef.com is the website. You can order online. You can also join their Beefy Rewards. When you sign up for the Loyalty Rewards program, the Beefy Rewards, every 10 visits, you get $5, kid. You can also hit them up on the gram at Jamie's Roast Beef. I don't want to ask, but what happened?
It was a small, weak portion, a lot of gray. I don't know. I hate seeing a sponsor of ours take a beating. What are you gonna do? You can't.
That shit happens, I guess.
Yeah, shit happens. Do better.
They're doing a French dip according to their Instagram.
Yep,
that looks fucking nice.
That's the good way to get rid of gray beef. Put on the French dip.
No, it looks really fucking good, actually.
I hope they figure it out because they were doing so well for a while, and now they're getting some bad reviews again. It's like, come on.
I'd fuck with that French dip right there.
Of course, I would too. Absolutely.
At Jamie's Roast Beef on Instagram. Tostimo's Pizza Kitchen, Seabrook, New Hampshire. 380 Lafayette Road in Seabrook, New Hampshire. Open 7 days a week, 11 to 8 p.m. And you can find them online, Tostimo'sPizza.com. Let me see what we got. You can, of course, join their Inner Crust, which is their loyalty rewards program. Earn a free appetizer after every 9 visits. And you can order online. We still got the Umami Tsunami roast beef sandwich. You that? Is that you?
What?
Is that you?
No, not me. No, this is not me.
Oh, okay.
He's Chef Johnny Mo has got his own ideas.
All right, fair fucks. I thought you were jumping in on the creative.
No, I got a comment on an Instagram commenter though. I was just accused on Instagram of going to the bathroom to crack stick.
Like jerk off?
Yes, and if you think at my age,
did you hear the cough he was making? That wasn't.
If you think at my age I can get a hard on and complete jacking off in those 38 seconds I was gone, it would take me at least 20 minutes of watching hardcore pornography or taking a jutsu an hour ago to get a fucking chubby right now.
Fair.
Grow up.
Fair. Grow up.
Grow up.
Grow up. Anyway, the Umami Tsunami roast beef is a seeded cross knot roll, mayo, spicy umami sauce with toasted red chilies, onion, garlic, and oyster sauce. Red cabbage slaw for that crunch, motherfuckers. And, of course, the pizza of the month, Not Your Mama's Garlic Bread Pizza. Comfort at its finest. Garlic herb butter loaded with cheese, crispy bacon, served with plenty of marinara to dip each slice in. Tostimo's Pizza Kitchen in Seabrook, New Hampshire. You can find them. Tomatassos. You can find them on Instagram at Tostimo's Pizza. CNS Pizza and Roast Beef of Pepperell. Let me see their hours here.
Pepperell,
motherfucker. Closed on Mondays and open at 11 a.m. the rest of the week. You can find them online. mycandspizza.com is the website. And of course, the Instagram is at CAND_pizza. CANDS_pizza, excuse me. They were recently visited by our buddy Jerry.
Yes, they were. A little Gerald with his foot fetish and desire to jack us off. He was over there visiting Bill in the squad and got himself a beef.
Super three-way on an onion roll, staple of the North Shore, great beef. And it was his first time there. Looks fucking fantastic.
No, but Jerry does not get around like he once did. Only at glory holes. He can't go get the beef shops. He's busy filling his mouth with semen. I don't mean men who travel to sea.
Big juggling cocks.
I mean, come with his big old tits.
Look at him. He's trying so hard to eat that fucking. That's a small bite.
Poor guy. He is, despite his desire to have large dicks in his mouth isn't huge.
He's got a tiny little mouth.
Yeah,
tiny little mouth. He's taking little bitch bites.
Little tiny mouth, but it's a giver.
It's like a little bird bites there.
But like speaking of birds, like when you watch the Tootsie Pop commercials, the way the owl licks that's how Jerry sucks dick. He just
little tiny little fucking bites. But the beef looked fantastic. Again, it's CNS Pizza and Roast Beefs of Pepperell, 55 Main Street in Pepperell for your GPS or your Huba. Open every day except Monday at 11 a.m. Let's see. What do we got coming up next here?
It's a quickie. I just have a quick little discussion for you about grudges.
We have grudges. Yeah.
You
Me?
and I
Yeah.
are both major grudge holders, I think.
To a point. Yeah.
What's the point? How long and how severe, I guess, or if it continues?
It depends on what caused the grudge to start. There are people I've held grudges with, and they've gone away because I realized I don't give a shit. And then there's Scott.
Yes, okay, that's the. So I don't.
There will be a day I take a big steamy fucking alcoholic shit on his grave.
I like it. I don't ever let go of a grudge.
Oh, really?
Ever? No. You've done me wrong. You're in my fucking shit house forever. Ever. It doesn't even matter. And the reason I say this is a big grudge, a family grudge I'm dealing with right now. Have been for years, and there was talk of me letting it go this weekend. Why don't you let that one go? And my reaction was apparently confusing. I'm like, what? What do you mean? Let it go? I don't ever let it. No, grudges don't get let go. No, unless someone comes to me and sucks my fucking dick and apologizes for the reason that the grudge is being held. I don't just hold grudges for grins.
Here's the thing. Would that let the grudge go, or would you be like, yeah, you fucking deserve to do this?
It depends on what the. All right, I gave one person a chance years ago when I was holding a grudge. It was a friend. It was a good friend growing up. We had the same friend group, and me and this person didn't get along anymore because of something he did.
Okay.
He did, not me. I decided to give him another chance. On my bachelor party, he was broke, and suddenly he had money, and he stole out of someone's pocket when they were passed out.
Ew.
Yes.
Ew.
Now he was my best friend Tim's pocket, who was sleeping. He stole $300 from Tim's pocket, and I found out after the fact that he actually did it, even though we lied about it for years. I didn't do that. And I'm like, fuck you, you're dead to me. Don't come to my wedding until you can prove that you didn't do this. AKA a ATM receipt.
Right.
Came to the wedding, showed nothing. Dead to me. Didn't talk to him anymore. Years went by. Wanted to fucking murder this kid.
Sure.
Again, close friend, really close friend growing up, but don't fucking lie to me. Eventually, we kept bumping into each other at friend events, little birthday, whatever. And then we're at Patty Kelly's in Peabody, and he starts hitting on my wife.
Not a good start.
Oh, and I didn't know until after he left. He said some inappropriate things to her.
Okay.
I'm like, I fucking let this grudge go? No, never again will I let a grudge go unless someone does some real fucking groveling. So if you wronged me ever, I'm out.
Right.
I'm out. There are people out there, like I saw some screenshots sent to me today about a couple of fucking losers who I dislike. What's his problem? Well, this is what happened. This person
the one you sent me, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Once I hate you,
mm-hmm.
I fucking hate you forever.
Yeah.
Forever.
Now, here's the thing. I guess the question would be, you can dismiss those people forever.
Yeah.
But do you let their presence like anger you forever?
No.
Because that's what I meant by like time passes and it's like, okay, they're not a factor in my life anymore, and I move on. There's only one person that's reserved for.
The person I was told to let it go this weekend was asked to let it go is someone in my family, who I see all the time.
Yeah.
No choice. I'm not violent toward him. I just don't like him, and I'm not going to choose to be at a dinner or a gathering where he'll be there and it'll be a small group, and I'm not going to go.
What would happen because you're saying it's a family member? What would happen if you were both invited to a family function?
We were at Christmas. We went and didn't talk.
But you both went.
Yes.
Okay.
There's no like issue of violence. I just don't like this person.
Right.
He doesn't like me.
Right.
But like if it's an event like Christmas, it's one thing. Or if it's a small dinner with 7 people and him and his wife are 2 of them, my wife and that's not happening. I'm not doing a small group.
Right.
But if it's 20 people in a house, we'll figure it out. Does
your wife get along with him?
No, it's actually her grudge too.
Okay, so there's no problem there.
No, we both have this grudge.
Mm-hmm.
I hate I hate people who don't hold grudges and let things go.
Yeah.
No, hold it. Let it eat you alive. Hate forever. Like what are you supposed to do? Like if someone wronged you in a way that made you hate them, time doesn't pass and make it better. You don't get to move. It didn't happen.
I feel it depends on the severity of the reason you started hating them. I've lost jobs because of people, but then you look back and it's like, it was like 60-40.
Yeah. See now,
I hated this person for like 3 years, and I'm like, maybe I had a little bit to contribute to that fucking firing.
Usually it's me. No, if it's a mutual thing, it's a whole different story. But if I'm wronged and I feel wrong, then I'm not going to release that until some serious groveling is done.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
It is what it is.
Fair.
Let's do a word of the week. Let's see.
Let's do we're pushing up against 2 hours.
Yeah, let's do word of the week.
All right. So instead of
can you read it?
Let me move this. Hang on a second. I just gotta move my lines here. Get over to the Tostimo's thing for word of the week on the rundown, and then we're gonna move back over here to this fucking broad. All right. Word of the week. Oklahoma jet ski.
Courtesy of Forrest Dix.
Real name?
Real name, Forrest Dix.
That's a fantastic real name.
Not like Adam Gumptown. Forrest Dix.
Fuck him.
Okay. An Oklahoma jet ski.
Oklahoma jet ski is fucking a fat chick doggy style in a kiddie pool while holding on to her pigtails.
believe they call that Wednesday at my house. You kidding me?
Mrs. Ferg isn't a fat chick. Get fucked.
Didn't say it was her. We're an open relationship.
Well, congratulations. You've gotten to that point in your life. I mean, you're almost empty nesters.
It's true. Oh, fuck. Am I getting a purple door?
You're going to have to start swinging, bitch.
Hanging pineapples everywhere?
Absolutely. Upside down, motherfucker.
There's a few gals and men that would love to hear that was true.
Well, of course there is.
One of your biggest fans out there.
Sure.
Frequent podcast commenter.
Yeah.
Talking about getting his ass eaten, and I blocked him yesterday. Not blocked him, I snoozed him yesterday. I snoozed 2 people yesterday. Both talked about getting their ass eaten.
Jesus, you have a lot of ass eating going on.
You are friends with both of them.
Yeah, but I don't get that type of attention that you do. I think you attract
No, it was just a fucking
just a post?
Just a post, yeah, just talking about eating ass.
You have to scroll softly, sir.
I snoozed hard.
You gotta scroll softly.
A man
attention to that.
A man and a woman both posting about getting their ass eaten yesterday.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I said, I'm not going to look at this smut anymore.
Smut.
This fucking smut. It's also it's almost June. We aren't in ass eating season right now.
Oh, it's sweat season.
It's swass eating season. Gross.
Swass, bitches.
Unless you're fresh out the shower and a clean shave, we ain't talking about ass.
Yeah, but that's minutes. You need to be minutes out the shower with a clean shave.
Central air required.
Exactly. You can't let that run for more than moments outside the shower.
You should be in the shower doing it.
With central air in the shower.
It is
you need an AC vent in the fucking shower for this type of action in the summer.
Silly. This is silly. Imagine ass eating in Florida.
Oh, fuck.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
Fuck that.
How come your shirt's so much brighter in the Facebook than the Instagram?
I have no idea. It always is.
Which one's more accurate? Is it wicked bright or is it like kind of dull?
No, I think Instagram is dull.
Okay. Because
when I look in the mirror, I look like the Facebook.
Okay. It's weird because they are different shirts.
Oh, they're 100%. Even my faces.
That's true. You're a lot more red in the Facebooks.
Yeah.
You look a little flushed.
Yeah, maybe.
All right. Well, we're gonna grab some fat slut, throw her in a kiddie pool, bend her over and grab them pigtails.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we can put Garrett Greer in a wig.
And then
just join the chat.
Oklahoma Jets. Is it Oklahoma?
Oklahoma Jet Ski. We'll put Garrett Greer in a wig.
Jet Ski.
Garrett Greer in a wig. We're gonna fucking grab his pigtails and pound him from behind. He'll be the happiest person alive.
Grab the keys from his mom.
Yeah, she'll drive us.
Do you have a cunt of the week?
My boat.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get. Can you just fucking not be a cunt just for once? Start. Just fucking start. I put gas in you. I treat you well. I winterize you, and then every fucking spring, it doesn't even pretend to want to start. It's just it's fucking sad death rattle of a fucking vehicle.
Is it every year?
It seems like I don't remember yesterday, so I don't know what happened last year.
It's
bullshit is what it is. It's fucking crap, and I hate it and I'm pissed off. And it better fucking start next Saturday when I put a fucking starter in it. You know what's? I went to Amazon.
Yeah.
To buy a new starter because it's the easiest way to get one instead of going to the marina, which costs way more.
It's fucking hilarious.
So here's what's funny.
Yeah.
I go to Amazon and it says buy again.
Your boat starters are like my fucking flip-flops.
Yes, buy again. There you go, dummy. Buy them again.
You bought this last year this time. Here you go.
Last July.
Jesus Christ. I don't know. I don't know dick about boats, but maybe buy a better one.
It's not the boat, it's the starter.
I mean, that's what I mean. Buy a better starter.
I don't fucking know.
I would assume they install the same way. It's just one works better than the other if you spend a couple extra bucks.
We just buy one every year and do it ourselves, getting good at it.
Disposable starters. That's a new one.
Getting real good at this.
That's a fucking new one.
I'm so talented at putting a starter in. 3-4 hours, I'm done. The best part is I don't fit where it needs to go. I have to become like a fucking spider and get under the motor somehow, and I'm sitting under it, and I'll take a picture. It's a fucking nightmare.
Please. I can't wait. I can't wait to see that one.
Oh, it's good. It's gonna be nice.
All right. Is that it?
Yeah.
All right. Head to North Shore Beefs on Instagram. Click the link in the bio. Buy tickets to Bites and Brews coming up on June 8th at True North Ales in Ipswich. It's literally going to become the fucking best, one of the best fucking days of your year. Yes. Bites and Brews, True North Ales, Bites and Brews, presented by North Shore Beefs at True North Ales in Ipswich. Go to North Shore Beefs on Instagram and click the link in the bio and get those tickets. They're only fucking $10. Calm down.
$10.
10. Buy one, buy two, buy five. Grab a bunch of whores and bring them with you, please.
Just a sawbuck, kid.
Fucking do it. $10 fucking bucks.
Buy a ticket and don't show up. Support me. Seriously.
What else we got? Besides sponsors, is that it?
That's it, man.
All right. The thing that you're doing tomorrow, the tournament.
We're doing the best eats of the North Shore
tournament of champions. The Beyonds. The
Beyonds, best eats of the North Shore, starts tomorrow morning with Peabody versus Saugus in the first matchup of the first round. You'll see. It'll be awesome.
All right. And thank you to our sponsors, Gary Girolamo Group of Cross Country Mortgage, Ben Franklin Print Company in Middleton, Twisted Fate Brewing in Danvers, Anthony's Roast Beef and Pizza in Tewksbury, the world-famous Cabaret Lounge, Route 1 South in Peabody, Jamie's Roast Beef, also in Peabody, Tostimo's Pizza Kitchen in Seabrook, New Hampshire, and CNS Pizza and Roast Beef in Pepperell.
And Juchu.
And, of course, Juchu. Do you have a read?
Yeah, I do. Juchu. We'll do one more read. We'll do it one more time.
Do one more read.
This is the new Juchu read that they sent me because I lost the other one. They said, let's freshen it up. Is your Schmendrix sad? Did it forget how to shoot schmaltz? Is your bubbler seeking outside schmutz? Has your broken schmuck turned you into a cuck? Well, that all can change. Try Juchu today, and you'll be back to making those big Jewish tits bounce, the only kosher male enhancement drug on the market. Take some Juchu and drain those matzo balls. Visit Juchu.com and use code FBuddies to get 10% off your next order. Juchu.com.
Fucking fantastic, sir.
Tremendous read.
That's tremendous. That's some good writing right there. It's as if you went to school for this.
It's almost like I have a marketing degree.
And you're using it in just the way it was intended.
My professors will be so excited about the way I'm marketing Juchu. Wait, what? You bet your ass.
Oh, fuck. All right. I guess we'll see you next Tuesday, cunts.
Go fuck yourself.